what's going on with the world. It's not, I mean, not really. So I've traveled a lot of my times. I've been to a lot of countries. It's very privileged, you know, to be able to travel. But I've traveled to a lot of countries, so I've learned a lot about different cultures and such in the world. So yeah, I've been to like all these states. I've been to Pennsylvania, Florida, Tennessee, Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia, California, New York, and Ohio. So I've been to the countries of St. Lucia. It's in the Caribbean. It's really nice, very nice place. I've been to Puerto Rico, nice territory of the U.S. I've been to the Bahamas, very nice place, you know. I've been to the Caymans, which used to be a colony of the Great Britain in England. So that was also a nice place. I don't have many photos because a lot of the places in the Caribbean I was younger, so didn't have many photos. Was there. So I was up in Jamaica. They have some great beaches. I've been to Cuba. So like over the last summer, I went to Cuba for a bit. So I got to see. I was like in Havana. So this is like a memorial wherever to like the USS Independence that got sunk in their harbor. So this is like Havana. This is like the harbor and everything. So like this is like a fort right outside the harbor. So like they have a nice fort right there. Switzerland, I didn't have many photos of there for like only a day. I went to France. So this is in Strasbourg. It's a nice thing right here. It's all in French. I don't read French, but it's there. It's French flag. Germany was a good place. I took a Rhine River cruise when I was there, so I got to see a lot of places. So this is a statue of Kaiser Wilhelm I. This is the picture inside the Cologne Cathedral. Which is a very big cathedral. It's like one of the tallest churches in all of Europe. And this is like some Roman stones from like the Romans still have left. So it's some stones from the Romans right there. Here's the Netherlands. So this is like a castle near. I forgot the name of their capital is again. I can't remember off the top of my head. Amsterdam. This is like a castle near Amsterdam. This is like the train station in Amsterdam right here at night. Not very good photos at night. Denmark for colony. I've been to Iceland, so here's my hand in Iceland freezing off. Nice beaches. This is like a fault line right there, so like you can see like you can walk between the fault line right there. This is like a nice photo on a beach. Like all the beaches just completely black sand. This is a volcanic thing. So this is called like Glasstone or Glass Beach or whatever, because there's a ton of ice on it because there's glaciers nearby, so like they wash up on the shore. There's a lot of like ice on the shore. I've also been to England, so this is Buckingham Palace, and there's Big Ben. It's one of my favorite pictures I'm trying to use my background on my phone. There's a very nice photo took. There's a nice time in England right there. Mexico and Canada. And then this summer I'm going to be going to Alaska, Sweden, Russia, and Finland. But that's just the setup something. So history. With all my travels and everything, I've learned a lot about different places in the world. It allows me to understand the world and such. And from all this stuff, I've learned a lot of things about cultures and such, and I've learned that some of the U.S. history is how basically we don't matter at all in some history. Like basically just a footnote in history to some other things. So like the French Revolution, we have the French Revolution like I have some friends from abroad. They've told me that basically like the French Revolution, like we're just a footnote to the start of the French Revolution, which led to Napoleon. Napoleon, a great man right there. Not really. He's pretty bad. He basically conquered all of Europe. Without invading Russia. But yeah, he took over France, everything. So basically he basically destroyed like a big country, the Roman Empire. There's an empire that lasted about 900 years. So this right here, the Holy Roman Empire it lasted about like 900 years long. It was led by the Kaiser, which comes from the word Caesar. So you have it was broken apart because of him. So it was called it was the first German Reich. Yeah. So it's like this is like a logo representing it. Like it was a collection of all the German states of Central Europe. So like I can't read that because I don't speak German. But yeah, so they elected their kings and kingdoms. So yeah, this struggle. So basically, because there's a state and there's a struggle in the middle of all of Europe with the German states because there's a big power vacuum left by the HRE, the Holy Roman Empire. There's a big vacuum was left. So you have the German Confederacy. It was an attempt to form it, but it failed very horribly. But with that, you have the Kingdom of Prussia, which is not Russia, Prussia and Austria. Who are both fighting over the over the power of these two states. All these wars and everything, they had these wars. But at one time they had the Anglo-Prussian War, which was a war that basically the two sides went to war together against each other for power. So you have Austria right here, Austria-Hungary, and like fighting against Prussia is blue. So everybody on the blue is supporting Prussia, and everybody in the red here is like fighting against Prussia. Like there was a big war in all the central states of Germany. This Germany here's a big fight between here and here. All these people were fighting over the control of all of this. All the red and blue right here, like they're trying to control all that. Because the aftermath of the war, it led to the formation of the German Northern Confederacy, which basically united all the northern states of Germany into one big thing. In the war, and them failing at this war also led to the exclusion of Austria from Germany, and led to the creation of Austria-Hungary. The key leader to this was Otto von Bismarck. Otto von Bismarck was also called Leopold Leopold Prince of Prussia, Duke of Lunenburg. I can't say that word. So he basically King Wilhelm appointed him to be his minister president of Prussia, position he held into 1890. He was forced to retire. He basically dominated all of European affairs and Prussian affairs during his time in politics. He was the first chancellor of Germany, the German Empire, between 1871 to 1890. He provoked many wars with Denmark, Austria, France, following the victory against Austria. He basically was the one who led to the formation of Germany. So you have this war right here. This is the one that.
Okay.
Yeah, try to go.
Yeah, skip through the history part.
Huh?
Let's go ahead. Skip to the end.
Okay, I'll just skip to it. It's basically long story short, there's a war with the French, the Prussians. Well, it basically caused all these things all these states, the German states, to unify against Austria. Again, basically led to World War I. Blah blah blah. Basically led to the German Empire forming, which was the Second German Reich, which blah blah. They have three Kaisers right there. You have all that. German, Reichstag, all this stuff. It was made up of 4 kingdoms, and all that. There's like 25 states of Germany that unified into one empire. And basically, it led to the application of Kaiser Wilhelm II at the end of World War because basically they forced him to retire. Basically, the ones are short. The connection I was trying to get to is basically because I got interested in learning all this German history stuff because the statue I saw down when I was in Germany. I was in Germany. I saw this nice statue of the first Kaiser of the German Empire, which was a connection, which made me get interested in this basically about the German Empire and about the Anglo-Prussian War, and all these wars and how it got formed and everything. And basically, I would say, if you travel the world, you can really find something you like to learn about. Because I really like learning about this stuff. It really sparks your interest in many cultures and learning about other things. It opens your point of view. And yeah, that's it.